Oh my gosh. Should I put this? I don't think I should put this in the video. This is embarrassing. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Krista. I do lifestyle videos and vlogs, and we have a lot of fun around here. If you enjoyed today's video, I hope you will subscribe and join us for a little peek into our lives every Tuesday. So, something very big happened on my channel this last week. You guys, we hit 100 subscribers. I know, it's not that big of a deal, but it is to me, and I just wanted to thank every single family member and whoever else is watching. Thank you for subscribing. In honor of 100 subscribers, I thought it would be fun today to do something a little special. I thought it would be fun to do a little get to know me Q&A. You guys have seen little snippets of my life from watching the vlogs, but I have never really introduced myself, so I thought, what a better time than now. So grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your watered down orange juice. Yes, this is what I like to drink, okay? I know it's weird. And settle in because this is gonna be fun. Okay, question number 1. What's your middle name? My middle name is Lynn, and there's actually a funny story behind this because that makes my name Krista Lynn. And when I was growing up, I thought that I was named after my parents' friends, Chris and Lynn. My dad went to college with this guy named Chris, who was one of his closest friends, and then Chris married Lynn. So, naturally, I thought that I was named after them. It wasn't until I was probably in high school, I don't know, too old for this not to have occurred to me, that I mentioned it to my parents one day and they were like, no, you're not named after them. I mean, I'm sure it could be named after them. They're great people, but I'm not, so my middle name is Lynn. How old are you? How old do you think I am? No, seriously, because people think that I am all ages, especially working as an actor. Oh man, I don't think people have any idea how old I am. So, comment down below, how old do you think I am? Because a lady never tells. Question number 3, where are you from / where do you live? So, I am from a suburb of Seattle. I grew up there and I still live here and I love it. It's not as rainy as everyone says, you guys. Like, it's not. Plus, I like being inside, so even if it was raining all the time, it's not a problem for me. Now we're getting into the good stuff. Question number 4, what do you want to do with your life? I feel like I've already done a lot of stuff with my life. I mean, there's obviously more time. Like, this is not the end, hopefully. But so far, I've been a waitress, a nanny, a musical theater performer, a princess, and most recently, on-camera actor. So, I'm pretty happy with that. Although I do routinely ask myself, what am I doing with my life? Shout out to pals. Oh, a dance teacher. I forgot a dance teacher. Yeah, I did that too. Whew, it's been a long life. Back to a simpler question. Number 5, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is pink. Can you tell from my pink room with my pink bed and my pink shirt? Yes, I love pink. I love it. Number 6, what is your favorite food? Oh my. You guys, I love food, just in general. I love chocolate chip cookies, I love Brussels sprouts, I love watermelon and raspberries. Those are my favorite fruits. There's too many delicious foods to pick from, you know? But for the purposes of this question, I think I'm gonna say that my favorite food is pizza. Because growing up, I worked as a waitress. I mean, okay, not growing up. My first job was working as a waitress. And somehow, every single restaurant that I ended up working at was a pizza restaurant. And throughout all of these pizza delivering years, that sounds like I'm a pizza delivery driver. Throughout all of these pizza years, I never got tired of eating pizza. And I ate it a lot. Riffing off of that, are you a good cook? Babe, can you come here?
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to my studio.
Thank you.
Okay, the people want to know, am I a good cook?
Yeah. I mean...
Oh, I didn't expect such an easy answer.
I mean, you cook food that I like to eat, so...
All right.
I think you're really good at baking, and you're really good at following recipes. Don't think you are the best at making stuff up on the fly.
This is true. If I was on Chopped or like any show on the Food Network, I would be off immediately.
Like the sriracha root beer cocktail you made me that one time.
You're welcome.
It was bad.
All right, guys, there we have it. I'm a good cook.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Just kidding.
I gotta go.
Oh, okay. Okay, bye. I miss you already.
I miss you too.
Number 8. What's your zodiac sign? So, I'm a Leo, although I feel like I saw an article a couple months ago that was like, all of the zodiac signs are changing. And I looked it up and then I was something different, but I don't know, you guys. I can't keep up with this stuff. So I'm just gonna say I'm a Leo. That's the lion one. Oh gosh, all the actual zodiac people, horoscope people out there are rolling their eyes right now. So Leos are known for being the leader, like they want to be the center of attention. Yes, I do relate to that. Sometimes. They're fiery. I don't know. Gosh, why am I trying to explain this to you? I obviously do not have much knowledge of this. But anyways, I've always thought it was interesting because I've never really felt like I super identified with being a Leo. For one thing, I do not like being the leader. Like, please, tell me what to do. I love following directions. I feel like I would be like a really good personal assistant because I'd just be like, bam, 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 get stuff done. But I don't want to be in charge of stuff. That's so stressful. But like I said, I do like being the center of attention sometimes. If it's with people who I trust. If it's with people who I don't know, then I'm gonna have anxiety. Okay, that's all. Number 9, my favorite number, just in case you were wondering. What sports do you play? I feel like this quiz was made for younger people. Hey, but adults can play sports, and that's actually something that I've really been thinking about because how come kids have all these activities and like movement things that they can do, and then when you become an adult, it's like you can go to the gym or sit on the couch. What's the deal with that? I feel like adults should have more activities, which is why I really appreciate my dance studio, which I haven't been to since before COVID, but my dance studio has adult classes. So one of the sports that I do is I dance. I mostly do ballet, but I also love jazz and hip hop. Actually, my favorite kind of dance to do, this apparently. My favorite kind of dance to do is like a sassy girl power, like, I don't know what this was. I don't know, sassy girl power dance. Like a music video, but not raunchy, like a music video. I don't know. Hopefully you get what I mean. And if we go back to this, my other favorite sport, or sport that I used to play, was gymnastics. When I was in like 3rd grade, I saw gymnastics on television and I was like, I have to do this. And so I went to my parents and they were like, why don't you do t-ball? Because everyone else in my family loves baseball. I was a lost cause, you guys. I was never gonna be a baseball player. So I told my parents I wanted to do gymnastics. I finally convinced them, and then I did gymnastics for like 7 years, I think, and I wasn't very good. For one, I am terrified of heights, and my 2 events that I mostly did were beam and bars. You know, the 2 that are tall, high up the floor, and you could fall and hurt yourself. But even more than being scared of heights, I was even more afraid of doing the vault, the one where you run and then you bounce. Gosh, I sound like I didn't even do gymnastics. I promise I did. So, you know, the one where you run and then you bounce and you vault over the horse, right? That one was a horror for me because I can't run and I couldn't get over the horse. So there's that. Number 10, single or taken? Taken, baby! Hold on. Man, I never wear my ring anymore because, well, first, last year, I broke my ring. Like, I don't know how, but I broke the metal on my ring. So I started taking it off when I like did dishes and other things because I was just afraid I didn't know how I had broken it. So I haven't been wearing my ring for forever, but it's so pretty. What have I been thinking? Put this thing back on. Anyways, yes, I am taken. Unless you're like, who was that strange man who just walked into the room earlier? You probably know that I am married to Spencer, and we've been married for 7.5 years. He's the best husband ever. I could go into how great he is or tell you guys how we met, but I feel like that would take a whole nother video. So if you want to know more about that, let me know. What did you study in college? So I went to the University of Washington and I majored in drama. I went to school for acting and I was specifically studying to be a musical theater performer. I also minored in education, but mostly just because I was like, okay, just in case this acting thing doesn't work out, what's something else I could do? Least favorite class in high school. My least favorite class would definitely be anything science. I was talking through these questions with Spencer the other day and I told him the answer to this question, science, and he works in science. Do you like how I know so little about it that I just have to call it science? And so he was like, well, you're really smart. Like, you would have loved science and all those classes. Like, if you had just had a good teacher for them. I did have a good teacher for them though, you guys. My brain cannot wrap itself around science. I can't do it. It's so hard. So yeah, I took like chemistry, I took biology, I took physics, AP physics. This is a nightmare, you guys. The first day of class, I asked my teacher what gravity was, and I wasn't joking. Anyways, I definitely think that's my least favorite, but it's only because I don't get it. And anything that you don't get is like very stressful and frustrating, so it makes sense. Do you speak any different languages and how well? Yes, I do. I speak Japanese. I'm very proud of this because I'm actually a quarter Japanese, but I'm also laughing because to answer the second part of the question, I am horrible at speaking Japanese. Like, I took Japanese in high school and then I took a year or two, no, I think just a year in college, and my teacher in high school pretty much only taught us how to say fruits and vegetables, so I can tell you like any fruit or vegetable in Japanese, but I can't say like, what did you do today? Nope, can't think of how to say that. And even in college it didn't get any better. One time I had a speaking final with my Japanese professor and I was supposed to invite her to do something with me as part of the test, but I couldn't think of anything, and so I invited her to do laundry with me. And she looked at me like I was crazy. What is your favorite Starbucks drink? Spencer told me I should answer this one by saying a complimentary water. Okay, you guys, I am not that cheap. The problem is that I'm not a huge coffee person or a tea person, or I don't know. I mean, you saw my watered down orange juice. This is what I like, okay? So I do enjoy coffee as a treat. Like, I love a peppermint mocha at Christmas, but I don't really have a go-to Starbucks drink because I don't drink coffee. Although I have heard of something that I would like to try, and that is a puppuccino. You guys, it's just a cup full of whipped cream. Is that right? Is that true? Because if that's what it is, that's what I want. Like, forget the coffee. Give me the whipped cream. That's the good stuff. How would you describe your fashion sense? I'm into a lot of girly things, like I love doing makeup, I love skincare, but one thing I've never been very good with is fashion. Like, I do like clothes, but I don't really know how to describe my fashion sense. I think it's like cute and girly. Anyone who actually does fashion out there is like, just stop, just stop. Okay, I'm gonna try though. Like cute, girly, lacy, feminine is the same thing as girly. And then comfortable. So, I feel like I either like a really girly dress or I'm wearing my grandma's sweatsuit from the 80s. Ooh, number 16 is, what are your favorite TV shows? So, my favorite TV shows of all time. Are you ready? I Love Lucy. Oh, so good. So funny. Glee. I just love it. What can I say? I love the music. I love the storyline. It's funny. It's touching. I love it. And How I Met Your Mother. My friend Mindy and I got into it when we lived together one year when there was a power outage and we had nothing to do for like 10 days besides watch television. Actually, it wasn't a power outage, it was snow, but anyways, we watched a lot of How I Met Your Mother and it's just so great. It's so clever, the humor is so witty, and those people just become your friends. And I love it. I could watch it over and over again. As for current TV shows, like what's actually on TV now, I feel like I can't think of any like specific favorites. Like I have a lot that I really like and I watch. This Is Us and Grey's Anatomy, A Million Little Things, Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist, Emily in Paris, Younger. Those are like my top shows right now off the top of my head. But I feel like I'm also still just waiting to see how those shows do over time. Except for Grey's Anatomy, that's been on for forever. Tell us one of your bad habits. Okay. I just want to think this one over to make sure that I'm really giving you the best bad habit. But I think this is it. I love sleeping on the couch. And this has surprised and even disgusted people in the past. I'm looking at you, family. But I just love sleeping on the couch. I know it's a bad habit because the couch is not meant for sleeping overnight. That's what a bed is for. But the couch is so comfortable. So comfortable. I do think I've gotten much better. I don't sleep on the couch nearly as often, but I have been falling asleep on the couch recently and then moving to the bed. So I think I need to break this habit again. Question number 18, are you a night owl or a morning person? Well, referring back to question number 17, I'm a night owl. I love staying up. I also feel like I'm just like more productive at night. Well, before I was pregnant, that's the time when I was like, ooh, maybe I'll like clean up the kitchen or work on this video. Now that I'm pregnant, I'm like, oh, by the way, I'm pregnant. I'm 29 weeks pregnant tomorrow and we're having a baby, you guys. I guess that's an important part of a get to know me video. So stay tuned for that. But yes, definitely a night owl. Once the baby comes, hopefully I will become a morning person because I've heard that's a thing that you have to do. Okay, now we are getting serious. Serious! Less of a Marilyn, more of a Jackie. Serious! Okay. Name that musical. What's your biggest fear? I think my top biggest fears are spiders, bugs, and dying. Oh. That got intense. How many countries have you visited? Okay, this could be kind of difficult for me because I am really bad at geography. Like, really bad, you guys. Countries that I have been to. The US, Canada, Mexico is a country. Yes, Mexico. Japan. Europe? Oh no. That's not a country. We just went to Europe for the first time last year, 2 years ago. When was that? It feels like forever in quarantine times. We went to, these are countries. Oh my gosh. Should I put this? I don't think I should put this in the video. This is embarrassing. Okay, we went to Germany, Italy, and France. Was that it? Oh, and Austria. Austria! I forgot Austria. Yeah. That was so much fun. I have some videos from that trip. I'm thinking about making a vacation vlog from those videos. So if you're interested in seeing that, would you comment down below and tell me? It was before I had started my channel or was even thinking about starting my channel, so I think they might be a little all over the place, but I think that they could be fun to watch, so maybe you would too. 21. What is your favorite place in the world? So I love traveling, trying new foods and new places. And so, like I said, the Europe trip was really fun. But you guys, I have to be true to me. I love Disneyland. I love it. I love Disneyland. Disney World, Disney Anywhere. Hopefully someday I'll go on a Disney cruise when I'm rich. If you don't know me, I am a huge Disney fan. I actually tried for over 10 years to work for Disney as a performer, and I was never able to do that, but I still love Disney. The magic, it's real. I was actually also thinking about making a video on my experience auditioning for Disney, so if you guys are interested in that, let me know down below too. Back to Disneyland. I just really think it is the happiest place on earth. Truly, I love how magical it is. I love the rides. I love the parades and the shows and the fireworks and the princesses and everything. I love it. And I can't wait to go back someday after COVID. Number 22, who is your favorite Disney princess? My favorite Disney princess is Cinderella. I also love Belle. Why do I have all these dolls, you ask? I don't know. I mean, I do. I love dolls, but why does a grown woman have so many dolls and stuffed animals? Your guess is as good as mine. I guess I've just collected them over the years, and like, these are my people now. I can't just get rid of them. How would you feel if someone loved you and then got rid of you? So yes, I love Cinderella, I love Belle, I love Rapunzel, I love Ariel. Oh my gosh, am I just naming all the princesses now? No, but Cinderella is my favorite just because I love her story that if you go after your dreams, then they can come true. Okay, my friends out there in YouTube land, we are winding down to the final question. Why should you subscribe to my YouTube channel and / what will my channel be about? Okay, I almost didn't want to include this question in the Q&A because it's a hard one. I mean, that's a good question. Why should you subscribe? So I think I'm going to focus on the what will your channel be about part of the question. And honestly, that's something that I'm also still figuring out as I go. I've always loved documenting, and so you can expect to see a little peek into our lives every week here. I love cooking and eating delicious food. I love finding deals. I love beauty and skincare. I love decluttering and organizing. I also love Disneyland. I hope you can expect to see that on my channel soon, someday, maybe. But along with that, I love traveling and vacation, and I would love to do like some travel vlogs. Anyways, I have tons of ideas kind of going like this in my head, and I'm just sorting through what works and what you guys like to see. So if there's anything that you want to see or anything that you've liked so far, let me know down below and I'll just keep plowing along and figuring it out. There are two things for sure that I know that I want to be themes in my channel. One is realness. I want to be able to be genuine with you guys and share struggles and joys. And that's just in hopes that it can encourage someone else or, you know, anyone out there who's watching, that you all will feel not alone if you're going through the same difficult thing or the same good thing. The second thing, and actually one of the biggest reasons why I started my channel, is that I just want to spread joy on here. I want you guys to know when you click on one of my videos that it's going to be fun, it's going to be positive and happy and funny, hopefully. I just think that there's so much joy to be had and found in the everyday. And so one thing that I really want to share on here is just how the little things in life can be so amazing. Okay, you guys, I think that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this Q&A. I hope you learned something new about me or had fun listening while you did your dishes. I don't know. If you did, hit that thumbs up button, and I will be back next Tuesday with a new video. Bye, guys! Come on over.
I'm nervous about the juice.
Oh, it has a platform. Babe, I don't think you'll be in it there. You could come over. Whoa! Cinderella!
There's no room in the inn.